just sitting here putting my boots on, and that reminded me I wanted to tell you a little bit about the boots. Because I have two sets of shoes. I have my big walking boots from Lova, which I am walking in, and then I have my Crocs or whatever they're called. Just some slippers, easy to slide in, and I can walk around, get some air to my feet when I'm in camp, or if I'm somewhere like in a home or something. It's easier than just to have to take the boots on all the time. But I always walk in the boots, and the boots are from the German company Lova, and they are sponsoring them, so thank you, Lova. The first set, this ones, I got in Friluftsland in Denmark before I started walking, so they have followed me for a long time. These boots was the first ones I was using when I left Denmark. Then I wore down the sole, and I wrote Lova, and they told me just go to a place in Paris. I was in Paris at the time, and deliver the boots, and you will get some new boots. And then we resold the old ones and sent them somewhere where you need them. And then I got a new pair of boots, which I also wore down the sole, but the boot itself is still good enough to wear, you know. You don't have to fit it to your feet again, and it holds longer than the sole itself. So yeah, I got these new pair of boots, and then I wore out the sole on them and got these old ones back resold. But now we are at a point where the old ones are about to, you see, the sole is about to be time to change again. But also the boot itself this time is starting to tear up. You see, this is not good. This is if it gets wet, then I will get wet feet. And also inside the boot it's starting to break. So I think these ones will say goodbye when I get the other resold ones back. I now just left Morocco and got my stamp out of the country. Now I'm not exactly sure what is happening next. I think this is some no man's land in between Morocco and Mauritania. We must remember that these two countries has not always been too good friends, so it makes sense that there is some buffer space in between. I spent the night at a big gate where a lot of trucks were waiting, because apparently this gate to the border is only open in the day hours, which is very African, you know. So doing all the night, all the trucks on a long stretch, they are just waiting for them to open in the morning, and I was of course waiting as well, and just pitched my hammock just outside of the gate. So a lot of people was really, what the fuck, who is this guy? But I got out of the country successfully, but I will come in a few kilometers to the Mauritanian border office, and then it's gonna be interesting to see if they will let me in, because I don't have any money to buy the new visa. Luckily I stuck to the plan and came here 3 days before my visa expires, so it should be possible for me to get things in order. But the problem is that there is no ATMs here at the border, apparently, not on the Moroccan side anyway. Alright, I made it into Mauritania, way! And though I had to show my passport maybe 10 times to different people, and was talking to a lot of military and police and gendarmerie and everything, they let me in, and my visa from Rabat is still good. So though it's only stretching 3 more days, So now I just have 2 more days of walking in the desert, then I'm in Nodibu, then I will get my visa extended, inshallah. So I found a home for the night. This place here, where my hammock hangs in something that doesn't look that durable, but I tested it out and it holds. And I even had a shower that was really nice, just from a bucket of water, of course. But actually this place is a chicken farm. There was some nice people who offered me to sleep here. And now I want to show you how the chicken lives here in Mauritania. Because the interesting thing is that they actually look like they have more space than some chicken farms in Denmark. So now we will see how they transport them, put them in cages and transport them to the slaughterhouse. Maybe it looks a little bit, what should we call it, violent when they put them in the cages. But imagine that some chicken in Denmark lives like this their whole life, where they don't have more space than they have now in the cages here. Here the case is that they are only transporting them in these cages from here to the slaughterhouse. The rest of the time they have relatively much space. As we see here, that's where they are normally living.